I owned a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath townhome in Laurel. I had previously rented it before, and I had some issues with the tenant that required me to fix it up, put a lot of money to fix it up, and I decided to put it on the market for sale. And around this time, it's around the December timeframe, December, January, and everybody I spoke to was telling me, don't put it on the market, rent it out again, because it was like a bad period to be putting a house on the market. It won't sell to be there forever, and I needed to sell the house because I have a second property, and it was costing me too much money to have both. I wanted to sell one, and I wanted to sell the Laurel one. But like I said, everybody I spoke to said no, rent it out again, and I wasn't really in the financial set to rent it out again. So I was still trying to figure out what to do. I was still on the fence. Then Buchi walked up to me and said, listen, you know what? Let me have this property. Just give me 2 months and I'll sell it. And I was like, nah, everybody has told me not to do that because it's not going to sell because it's January, winter time, nobody buys, nobody wants to move during the winter time. But Buchi again said, just leave it to me. I'll get it done for you. And I was like, okay, let's see what you got to do, because Buchi spit a really good game to me, and I was like, all right, let's see what you got. And the key thing for me was he was very, very attentive to my fears and was able to address them for me. And he went ahead and put together a sales plan that basically gave me confidence that this was going to happen. And he was very, very detailed in his approach. And the key thing for me was just like letting go and letting him handle the whole thing. And just like that, my house was sold in 2 months, like he promised, sold in 2 months. And I couldn't have been happier. He was very, very, how would I put it? He was very, very methodical, patient with me, because I can be a bit of a pain, but he was patient with me, and I listened to his advice. Like everything he advised me on to do to get the house ready for sale, I followed that, and he came through. And that's all I can say. Like, if you need a realtor behind your back, if you need a realtor that can come through in a clutch, he's the guy. He's the guy, because he came through for me in a very, very big way, and I'm very, very grateful for that. We put the house on the market December 15th, and then went on the contract December 23rd. And this was where I knew Buchi worked magic, because prior to putting the house on the market, I was saying he should put it at a specific price. You know, like I was trying to just get the house sold, and he said, no, I can get you as much money, I can get you, so no, he said, my job here is to try and get you as much money back for the house. And he convinced me to put at a specific price point, that achieved 2 goals. One was to A, move the house as quickly as possible, and B, to get me as much money back so I don't like sell the house at a loss. And he did his real estate magic, found this exact price point and put the house at that, and within a week the house was on the contract. Somebody wanted to buy it, and it was I felt awesome and elated, because I was thinking that the house was going to be on the market for God knows how long, and I just needed the house sold. But he came with the perfect price point to get the house off the market. And like I said, we listed it on December 15th, and like around the 23rd, it was on the contract that we had a buyer. And by January, like early mid January, we closed on the house, and it was, like I said, 2 months. He promised me and he delivered. So for that, I am eternally grateful. And like I said, he's the man.